Hi, and welcome to the Mellow Flow today. So we will not start on the floor. Today we will start in a standing pose and stand next to a wall so that you can use it for the first parts of the class. And also prepare with you pillows, blanket and blocks because those are the essential of a very gentle and relaxing time. So let's stand on your mat and with the world on your side. Let's turn your right side toward the world first. And then put your right hand on the world, as high as your shoulders, with your fingers pointing up. Let's stand so that you can straighten your arms and you can push into the world slightly. Not too far away and not too close. And push gently into the world. And start feeling the stretch happening on your arm. And then let's bring your head to the left side. So you're pulling your head to the left side, but your hand is pushing into the world on your right side. Close your eyes and start feeling the stretch happening at the side of your neck and on your arm and your hand. So make sure that you can straighten your elbows and still pushing slightly into the world. Now it's stretching me in my arms, all along my arms and inside my hands. Notice that here, your right shoulder will try to come up toward your ear, but bring your right shoulders down all the time. And every time you exhale, you can pull your head toward the left side a bit more. And keep pulling your head to the left side, but bring your face to look down to the floor on your left side. So now you're stretching another part, another side of your neck. It's really revealed to me all the tightness in my arms, and there's so much of them, so much more than I thought. Listen to your arm, and if you feel the same, just take it slow. And turn your face to look up to the sky too. Always relax your right shoulder and bring it down. So stop it from going up all to your ear. And then slowly get out of this pose and give your arms some relaxed time. And then let's put your right hand back to the wall again, but now turn your fingers to point behind you. And from here we're going to turn your chest away from the wall. So you're stretching the front of your right shoulder and your chest. Again here your right shoulder will want to go up to your ear, but we will not let that happen. So bring your right shoulder down away from your ear and turn more and more to the side. If you want more, you can always turn your chest more to the outside, away from the world. If your arm is shaking very much, you should know that my arm is too. It's shaking very much. Stretching all the way from my chest, all the way to my biceps, and even on my wrist. Then let's slowly come back. This time let's turn all the way back to the other side, and first bring your right hand over your head and try to touch the wall. And once you are here, push the wall away, push your hips to the other direction for a side bend, and try to turn your chest up. You can hold the wall with both of your hands, push more and turning your chest up. So maybe you can start closer, but then find some way to bring your hand down and push more your hip to the right side, which means push your hips away from the wall now, and turn your heart up all the time. Maybe a bit lower. And then slowly get out of this pose and stand up straight. So you're done with your right side. Let's do the same on your left side. Put your left hand on the wall as high as your left shoulder. And make sure you're pushing with your straight arm into the wall. Use your right hand and pull your head to the right side. So always pulling your head to the right side, but pushing your hand into the wall on your left side. And listen to all the stiff, all the tightness that your body is showing to you on your arms and on the side of your neck. Every time you exhale, you can go a bit deeper into the pose. And notice your left shoulder, always bring it down, away from your ear. Don't lift it up. And let's bring your face, look down toward the floor. So you are stretching the back side of your neck. Keep your breath calm, slow and long. Your body needs a lot of new energy, new oxygen, new air inside it now that is stretching. And then turn your face to look up to the sky too. And always bring your head to the right side. And check in with the feeling you have on your body. For now, my arm, my hand is very tight, and I can see how the feeling is not so nice. But try to keep your face calm and your breath long, cool and slow all the time. And you can slowly get out of this. And give your hands and your arms some relaxing movement. And put your hand back on the wall, but this time point your fingers behind you. Push into the wall and start turning your chest away from the wall. You can close your eyes and you can feel how the front of your chest and the front of your left shoulders being stretched. And anytime you feel like you can go more, turn your chest more away from the wall. And think of bringing your shoulders down and away from the ear. So when you are stiff in some part of your body, even when you're stretching it out, your body still wants to hold back. Try to tell it to relax and bring your shoulder down so that you will stretch effectively. And anytime you feel like you can go deeper into the pose, you can walk a bit more and turn your chest a bit more to the outside, away from the wall. This feels really good to me because I love the stretching feeling. If it feels very much for you, notice that it's not pain, it's just you are releasing the tension inside your body. And sometimes maybe you have very much tension. So you can come back to a smaller stretch, less stretchy, so that it will not be torturing for you. As your body adapts, and when you stretch more and more, your muscle will become more flexible and you will enjoy this stretching feeling. And let's slowly turn your chest back to the wall and release your hands. Give your arms some movement. And then we do the side bend. So bring your left hand to the wall and then side bending. Turn your chest up to face up to the sky and push your hips to the other direction. So your hip will be away from the wall now. You can start closer here and it's already a big stretch for many people. And slowly you can go away from the wall and push your hips to the other side and always turn your chest up. So you can hold both hands on the wall and push. You can relax your head and close your eyes and inhale deeply into the side of your body. And push more and more your hip away from the wall. And then slowly get out of this. And you have been stretching both sides of your body. Okay, and now let's inhale, bring your arms over your head, turn your face to the wall, and exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees a lot, and tuck your chin to your chest. Let's walk yourself closer into the wall so that the back of your head will touch the wall this time, and stay here. After several breaths, you can slide your head down and touch the upper back, the shoulders into the wall. You can walk closer, just a tiny bit. And bring your head lower and lower toward the floor. You can bend your knees. But then whenever you can straighten your knees, so it's more and more of a forward bend, and it's stretching you very much at the back side of your body. As you stay here, feel how your head and your upper back and maybe middle back too sticking on the wall. Use your imagination to think of some time when your hamstring, the muscles here behind your legs, really long, that you can put even your low back and your hip to stick on the wall too. So anytime you feel like you can, walk your feet a bit closer to the wall. Now to me, this is stretching me a lot on my hamstring. And my legs are shaking a lot. But that's fine, because I know that my hamstring is quite tight compared to my body. So this is necessary to stretch my hamstring out. And I can still enjoy this. To get out of this pose, walk away from the wall and then sit down to the floor. Whew. And straighten your legs in front of you. So shake your legs, swing your legs from side to side. Wow. And then forward bend. So let's turn to the other side, away from the wall. Bring the pillow, big pillow, underneath your legs. And put your legs on top of the pillow. You can hold on your knee or hold on your ankle or your feet if you can reach them. Let your belly stick to your thighs and then let go of your head. So let your chin going down to your chest and let your head fall onto your legs. This is a very gentle forward bend. If you are very rounded and you cannot be like me here, support your knee with a big pillow so your knee will be very bent. Then you can be here. Or you can hold underneath your knee like this and just stay here. So make sure that you are not pulling or pushing or any effort. You just surrender to the gravity and let it bring you down toward the floor. Let go of the control of your neck and just let your chin going down toward your chest. And while you are here, let's scan through your body from your head to your heel to find the tension. Where do you store the tension? In your thigh or under your knee, or in your buttock, or lower back, or upper back and shoulders and neck. Scan through them and recognize the feeling. Maintain your inhale and exhale very deep, long and slow. Even though your belly and your chest is being pressed into your thigh. But every time you inhale, feel how your lungs are expanding to your back. And tell you more about the tightness that your body store up in the back. Slowly get out of this pose. And get rid of the big pillow. Bring your legs behind you and go down to the floor. Lay down to the floor. Sphinx pose. In Sphinx pose, your elbows will be right underneath your shoulders and the forearms as wide as your shoulders too. It's a very gentle back bend, so close your eyes and stay here. Then going to lay down to the floor. So let's bring your left arm underneath and lay down on your left arm. You can use a soft block or pillow to rest your head on and turn your face to the left side, while your right hand will go straight forward from in front of your face, in front of your head. And we're going to stay here. Bring your hands further and further to the left side, to the right side, and to the front. this pose and bring your arms out to the side, like a letter T. Still turn your face to the right side. Bring your right leg up and bring it back behind you on the floor. So you're flipping yourself. Keep the left arm exactly the same, don't change it. So try to point your right toe toward your left hand to encourage a bigger back bend and twisting. And stay here. So your right hand, you can put it on the floor. Lifting your leg up in any shape. Just let go. So bring your leg back, bring your leg back down to the floor on your belly. This time, let's bring your right arm underneath and put your face to the right side. If you feel cold here, you can bring the blanket to cover you. Your left hand will be over your head and trying to go further and further away from your head. So now you are laying on your right arm and also stretching the back side of your right shoulder. And let's slowly move the arms out and open them to the side like a little T again. Turn your face to the left side. Bring your left hand closer to you. bring your left leg up and bring your left foot behind you on the floor. At first, just find some way to lay here on the ground. Keep your right hand here, don't change it, but bring your left foot closer and closer to your right hand. And notice that you don't have to try or put too much effort into that. Just relax. Let go of any control at your leg or at your arm. Just stay where you are, having a stretch at the front of your body. And when you feel like you get used to it, you can move your foot a little bit toward your hand more to have more of that stretch. Think of letting go and releasing your body on the floor. And then let's start moving again and bring your legs back together. Lay down on your belly and slowly get out of this. So still keep the the block here, and move to a table pose. From table pose, bring your right knee outside of your right hand to pigeon pose. Let's use a big pillow in front of you. You can have the block still here so that you can lay down on the big pillow. So pigeon pose, try to bring your hip back behind your heel and as close to the floor as you can. Start feeling the stretch happening at your right buttock right now in the pigeon. Notice that pigeon pose may not be for everyone. If you feel like your knee is having a problem in this pose, and that problem is serious, let's get out of this pose and do the same shape but laying on your back. Otherwise, just stay here and keep inhale and exhale, deep, long and slowly. Keep your legs exactly the same in this shape, But bring your upper body to the left side. You can bring the pillow with you and change to the left side. And continue resting on the pillow. And slowly come back to the center. Put your hand on the floor. And slowly get out of this pose. Now let's lift your right knee up and circle it around. So you are moving your right hip. And change side, change direction. Go to downward facing dog. And walk your heels on and off the floor a little bit. And bring your knees back down to the floor, and we're going to do pigeon on your left leg. So left knee forward and outside of your left hand. Move your hip back until you are very close to the floor, and your hip will be behind your heel. Put the pillow in front of you and lay down to this pillow. So if you turn your face to one side, now you turn your face to the other side. You stay here and feel the stretch at your left buttock right now. And keep your legs exactly like in this position and move your torso to the right side. Bring the pillow with you too. So now your knee will be even further to your body. And continue laying down. And find a way back to the center. Move the pillow. Hey, boo boo. Go back into the table pose and move your left hip this time. So circling your left side this way and the other way. And then we will build up a castle for Supta Virasana pose, the reclined hero pose. I suggest you're going to use these blocks to support you in the head and the chest. And put the big pillow on it. Sit in hero pose with your knees bent. Put your ankle on the pillow. Put your knees together and sit between your heels. Then we're going to lay down so that your chest and your head will be supported, and cover yourself with a blanket. You can hold on your heels, or you can bring your belly on your hands on your belly, or bring your arms to the side to open your chest too. Boo, boo. Whenever you inhale, feel how the front of your body expanding. Nào, có ra không? If this pose feels very much, you can bring your knees away from each other. And if it's still being too much, then relax everything. Let the big pillow and the block and the floor hold your body weight for you. Start feeling the front of your thigh being stretched. Now that your knee is in deep flexion. And feel the stretch happening on your ankles too. And when you want to get out of this pose, Bring your chin to your chest. Push your hands on the floor. Get out of the pose. And table pose. Tap your feet. And then sit down to the floor. So this time, cover your whole body. We're going to rest in the supported fish pose. Fix the thing that's supporting you so that you can lay with your chest going to the highest peak and your head being supported too by a block. Cover yourself with a blanket. And again, you can bring your arms out to the side, or maybe this time even over your head. Now you are in a back bend, bigger than the Sphinx pose, but still very gentle. So when you inhale, feel your lungs expanding to the front and pushing through your rib cage. Inhale, feel your rib cage expanding, stretching. How the shoulders are being stretched, being opened too, especially at the front of your shoulders. When I started the class, it was gloomy and rainy, but now there's a very nice sunshine and very warm sunlight shining on my face. you want this fish pose, you can stay here for the rest of the class. And when you want to get out of this pose, just bring your hands to your belly. Slowly roll one side to roll your body to one side and remove the block. If you want to, you can still lay on the pillow for a lighter version of the fish pose supported. Or you can just lay down to the floor and bring your hands to face up in Savasana pose. Feel how your body coming back to the floor and sinking down to the ground.